Hello and welcome to this tutorial from the FAL ICT Academy video library. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you some basic techniques of cut, copy and paste. Now, cut, copy and paste, these are very important, features in any program that you use. As I always say, you must know how to copy and paste. it's just something that you have to know if you want to use a computer comfortably, right? So that means every computer user should know how to use cut, copy and paste. Now, cut actually means move and copy means duplicate, right? So here in this document I have three paragraphs, and I want to use this text for the purpose of illustrations. I'm going to use this text to demonstrate how to cut, copy and paste. Now I am going to select this the first paragraph here, and I'm going to apply some formatting options there. So I will go to the font group of the home tab, and I will apply bold. I will apply size 14. I will apply italic and underline here. Then I will give it a color. Now, as you can see, when you select a piece of text and you apply formatting option, it only affects the selected one. It will not affect the remaining text. Now, what we want to do is, for example, let me first demonstrate how to cut and paste. For example, I want the first paragraph, the one with the formatting here, I want it to be the second paragraph, so that the second paragraph now will become the first one. So to be able to do that, first what I need to do is to select the text, the first paragraph here. So when I do that, I have different methods of moving this paragraph. So the first method is to click on the cut button here, which is within the clipboard group, or if I want, I can right click on the selected text and I click cut, or if I want, I can use the keyboard shortcut Control and X. So I'm going to use Control X. So when I press Control X, you will see that the first paragraph, that means the paragraph with the color, has disappeared. Now whenever you cut something, it goes to a temporal memory called the clipboard, right? So right now, that piece of text, that single paragraph that we applied formatting to, has been saved into a temporal memory called the clipboard, right? So as you can see now, the second paragraph has shifted up and becomes the first paragraph. So what we're going to do now is to choose a location so that we can paste the paragraph that we just cut. So what we need to do now, I'm going to the ending of this paragraph. After the full stop, then I will press the enter key once. So at this location, this is where we want to place our paragraph, the colored one that we just cut. So I can paste it by using the paste button here within the clipboard group, or if I want, I can right click and click paste here, or if I want, I can use a keyboard shortcut, which is Control and V. So you see, when I press Control V, I will be able to have that paragraph. So that's a simple method of using cut and paste. So we have cut, or we have moved the first paragraph and bring it down here, and the other one has shifted. All right, so we have a small gap here. So to close this gap, all I need to do, when my mouse the insertion point is there, I can just hit the space bar so that that gap will close. All right, now let's say for example, we want to create a duplicate of this paragraph. We want we want the same paragraph to also appear at the bottom here. So in that case, we are not going to use cut and paste, but we are going to use copy and paste because we want to duplicate. So I'm going to select this paragraph, and to copy, you click on copy, or if you want, you right click copy, or if you want, you can also use the keyboard shortcut, which is Control C. So if I press Control C, that will also be copied to the clipboard. So anytime you use cut, it will be copied to the clipboard. If you also use copy, it will also be copied to the clipboard. So now I'm going to paste it to my new location. So I'm just going to click at the ending here, then I will use Ctrl V to paste it. So that means I have duplicated this paragraph and place it here, right? So so far so good. We have learned how to cut, copy and paste. All right, now the next thing that we are going to do is to use this button here. Now this button, I know most of the time people ignore it, but it's very useful. Now let's say, for example, let me just delete the last paragraph so that we can have only three paragraphs, two paragraphs that are not having any formatting options and a single paragraph with some formatting. Now let's say, for example, the formatting that we applied on this paragraph, we want these two paragraphs here to also have the same formatting. Now we have applied bold, italic, underline, font size of 14 and a font color to this paragraph. So we want these other paragraphs also to have the same thing. Now normally people will just highlight this, go to bold, italic and apply it again, but with the use of this button, which is the format painter, we will be able to borrow, right, the formatting that you apply here to these remaining paragraphs. So let's first look at the format painter. If you place your mouse pointer there, it will show you a short description of what that button can do. It says copy formatting from one place and apply it to another. Double click this button to apply the same formatting to multiple places in the document. So that's what we're going to do. So first what we need to do is, if you want to use the format painter, is to select the paragraph that is containing the formatting that you want to use on another text. So after doing that, I am not going to apply it on a single paragraph. I'm going to apply it on a multiple paragraph. So in that case, I am not going to single click, but I am going to double click. So when I double click, now when I bring my arrow within the text area, you will see that the arrow has changed to a brush like symbol. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that brush to highlight on this paragraph. So when I do that, you will see that uh, um, uh, it is having the same formatting as this other paragraph. So you see the brush is still there, so I can still use it, because remember I double click on this one, so I can still use it again and highlight other paragraphs within the document. So I can keep repeating it until all the paragraphs that I want to have this formatting have it. So now I can just go to the format painter here and turn it off. So right now I have used four buttons here: the cut, copy, paste and the format painter. Now the last button I'm going to show you is how to clear formatting. For example, these three paragraphs, they all have formatting options. So for example, if I want to remove the formattings that I apply on these paragraphs, what I can do is I can just go and turn all these things off, and I take this back to 11 and I change this color back to automatic, right? So that will work, but we have so many steps, right? But there's a single button that we can use so that we'll be able to clear all this formatting without going through all those options. So the button is here, it's called clear formatting, right? So whenever you click on clear formatting, it will take your text back to the default, the way it was, right? Good. So far so good. You have learned the four clipboard buttons that are in the or within the home tab here: the cut, copy and paste, and the format painter, and also the clear formatting here. So I hope you learned something in this tutorial, and thanks for watching. And don't forget to visit File ICT Academy and learn more, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos. Thank you.